fact, hey guys, thank you guys for stopping in on this video. Look at to where we have made it. Look, it's the first day of springtime. Even though we just ran the packer and all that, that doesn't count, you know, because I only got to do like a few acres and my dad finished it off, and he didn't tell me he was finishing it, so he didn't take any cameras with him. See how that works there? It wasn't a very good situation because we lost a lot of good content. But it is what it is, because all you do is make circles and you run a drum over everything. And you guys did see that, just not as much as I wanted you guys to see it. That is done. We ain't done unhooking and all that, so you guys will see that later. But it's first day spring on spreading fertilizer, and we got sprinkles on the windshield. And I'll tell you how this year's gonna go. Does that mean it's gonna go great or really bad? Either one. But we're headed down to the chicken houses. Before we ever get started spreading litter, I have to go get a load of litter, and imagine that it has to be spread on the horse field. Imagine the inconvenience. Now, this is all the litter that we are getting. Remember when we decaked a couple months ago and put it all in here? That is all this litter is getting spread. But unfortunately, we live in a world today where people get very upset with farmers. And let's just say chicken litter is their very #1 dislike in the world. They get very upset when you spread it. Now for us, the reason we spread it is because we save over $130 an acre on spreading chicken litter. Now just say over 100 acres, $130 an acre, what is that, like 13,000, something like that? Anyways, so we're gonna try to be a good neighbor. We're gonna do them a favor, and we got our broom here, and we're gonna get all the chicken litter off the side, so that way we can keep their nice public roadways all clean, because once we get going, it's gonna be like a 4-mile round trip on the road, so a lot of road time today. I've seen a lot of funny things in my life, but just considering it happened to my mom and sister, this may top the cake a little bit. But so they wanted me to spread this horse field. They've been asking about every day for the past 3 weeks, when can you spread litter on the horse field? When can you spread litter on the horse field? Well, it's finally dried up enough where I can get in there to spread litter, and I've had time to. So I made sure that I littered the fence really good. You guys probably can't see it, but there's litter, because this is wet litter. It's caked all down the side of the fence, and they're supposed to paint it next week. Oh gosh, I'm so glad I don't have to fill with the horses very much, because they're gonna have to pressure wash that fence, because it is caked all down it, the whole fence. Should we get out and look at it? I feel like we should get out and look at it, because it should be pretty funny in my opinion. You guys see it yet? Oh yeah. Look, I even was so talented, I got it up between the post and the board there. That's nasty. This will be my problem, because they'll say, I don't know how to run the pressure washer. This will probably come back and get me. It'll probably end up being my problem.
From Central City, Kentucky, the home of True Vine Farms, the one and only Farmer King.
We're in the new field, so I'm gonna get to spreading. I'm gonna turn you guys off, because it's been a hot minute since I've done something like this in a little bit, and I gotta relearn everything, what to do and what not to do and all that fun stuff. So I'll catch back up to you guys in a little bit. Today has been one of those days, you know, that you worked all day long and you're trying to be productive, but it feels like nothing's getting done. That's how this feels, because I'm spending probably about 30 to 35 minutes of travel and filling up the spreader per load, and that adds up when you have multiple loads to do. And then just to top things off, the mount I had on that handle has broke, and I cannot find any other mounts we have. The only other one I can find is this plate sitting right here. So I've zip tied the thing to the bar, and I'm sure it's not going to work worth the crap, but it's all I have. And this monitor is a must-have item to spread litter, so who knows. You can see on the last mount I had how the arm, or whatever you want, the claw, is no longer attached to the mount. And then I was filming a time lapse going down the road, and you can see that this camera mount has lost quite a bit of magnets today. You guys just about died going down the road. I sat there and watched you almost fall off. Luckily, these magnets left on the thing have held on, and I'd stop in the road to get you guys, or not, you guys would have definitely died. So we're going somewhere tonight, and I have to be done around 2:30ish, and it's like 2:15. So I'm finishing off this load right now, and I got like half a hopper left. And you see that side of the field right there? Well, you may not be able to see it, but there's a ditch right there. And I thought I could cross it. There's no crossing that joker. Where it looks safe, it is not safe at all. You will sink right to the bottom, and then you'll be really stuck. So tomorrow I'll have to finish it. It'll probably take about 2 loads, but there's an entrance over there in that black gate that I can come in. I'll just have to drive a different way around Nelson Creek. Spreading off this load, I'm just driving around in this field, just finishing it off. And we got issues. We are bridging. For the ones of you who don't know what that means, bridging means that that glitter up there is making a bridge and it's not falling and sliding. And that is when nightmares begin. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed the dirt bike riding, because that was just a Friday night free practice. They're having a race today, but we got other stuff to do, and it's a new series starting, and I don't really care that much about racing the series because it's just a local series. So there's nothing to win or lose when you race it. So we're back spreading. So we got another load to go, and you see this ditch right here that runs? It runs across the whole field, and there is no place at all to cross it. So it's almost 2 separate fields, because one side you have to come in on this side, and then we'll have to come in on that side. So I'm hoping that in a couple weeks, because remember, it's just March now, so we still got a ways before we'll probably plant. You can get a tile in here and another tile in over there and make some field approaches to make it all one and easy access in and out, because this was a cattle farm and now we've gone to take it over and row crop it. So that means this whole place is fenced in. my gosh, he's getting litter everywhere. Doesn't he know I have to clean this thing off before I go down the road? And this stuff is nasty. I mean, look at it. Can you guys see how nasty and wet that is? That's crap right there. Why did I sign up for this job? I'm having such a hard time getting this crap to feed out of the spreader. I just open the gate up all the way, and it's horrible trying to get it to come out. And it wouldn't be bad, but I'm trying to have a consistent 2 tons an acre on the field, because you want to do a good job and do it right. But when you have litter like this, it's so hard because it just comes out in clumps. You can't get a consistent feed out the back. Gosh, it is a lot nicer inside here. You know, it's really windy out there and it's cold. The only thing I could ask better for this is when we get these windows tinted in a couple weeks, that the sun won't be in my face. But don't tell anybody, because the tinted windows are a secret for y'all. It's a surprise, so don't tell anybody. So we have finished spreading the new ground, and that ground is done, and thank goodness it's done, because it's like so far away and I'm tired of doing all the trips on the road. So thank goodness it's done. So we got probably about 2 to 3 more spreader loads worth of litter in the litter shed there, and we're just spreading it out here around the chicken houses because it's not a full semi load, so we can't really sell it because no trucking company is going to want to come out here just for one load. So we're just going to spread it on our ground, give it a little boost, because this ground's not the greatest anyways. It definitely won't hurt anything. But right now my dad is over at the other farm just across the road, and we're about to show you what we're going to do with these concrete blocks we got a couple videos ago. Our integrator provides our chickens, so that means they haul the chickens in and they haul the chickens out, and they also provide us with all of our feed that they use. With that being said, we have a lot of big semis coming in and out through here, and right here is a sloping curve here that runs into a drainage line. So right here is the inside of the curve, and all the truck drivers love to...
Not all of them.
Not all of them. There's very...
So we've had 2 integrators. One started before we bought the farm, and they were here from 98 to like 2015, and we never even had to put anything over that drain. It was open. And when we went to our new integrator, it lasted about a year or 2, and we kept having to dig out the drain because they run over it and smashed the end of it. And it's metal, it smashed it. And I had to put that there, and that didn't work. They run over it, and so last time we put a bunch of pallets through here
with stakes in them so the pallets would sit up straight.
Yeah, and that lasted about a year and a half, 2 years, until this last flock, and they just ran over all of it.
And it wasn't a one-time run over, it was multiple trucks ran over it.
Yeah, so
we think we may finally fix the issue.
I don't know if we fixed it, but they're gonna feel it.
They may not run through this one as easy as they have the last ones. Yeah. Now don't worry, we will paint the things orange so they can see them.
And we're gonna put some reflective stuff on there, but it won't do any good.
It's not their trucks, so you know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna park up there and block the driveway with their flat tires and fix them there.
I think a lot of people with chickens probably they know the struggle here.
Yeah.
Of trucks or drivers. So it's nothing new. It's just finding a way to get around it.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope they enjoy it. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.